One shot. Let's begin. Should I Sing to the Wild Rose by Mido Matsuri and translated by 5MENP, uploaded by A12. Alright. So we're reading one shots. I'm reading it live, so live reactions, no going beforehand. Let's begin, everybody. The latest one shot from Matsuri Mido, Bloody Sugar Laughs at the Night. Okay. Should I Sing to the Wild Rose? Oh, okay. It's a boy. Um, Sahen Knaben Roschlinstein, a youth spotted a little rose. Roslin of der Zeit. I don't speak German. War so young in Morgenstern, die verschnellies Nase schien. A rose in the field, blooming with youthful purity, admiring its hues, saß haben Vielien Freudien. He rushed over, gazed upon it without end. How's my German? I think it's German. I shouldn't laugh. It looks like something serious happened. Let me go. Huh? Hey, you! Are you okay? What that boy spotted was so pretty and pure. What happened? What class are you in? Ow! Yeah. What's all this noise? Someone's taking a nap here. A girl? This is a boys' school. Strange, isn't it? What even stranger is that you were able to see me, boy? Huh? What's your name, boy? The Dio. What a nice name you have, Dio. Oh, right. You can call me Wild Rose. Wild Rose? Could you perhaps be a fairy of this rose garden? Wow, good guess. You're right about that. I'm a sort of spirit that often appears in legends and picture books. I've been alone for about 15 years. Every once in a while, there'll be children here who can clearly recognize me. However, most ones who don't seem are either pure or fools. Which are you? I'm no fool. I got an A on my last singing test. Amazing. Then you must be pure. So, Theo, you've now come to want me, haven't you? Huh? How? I know just from seeing your face. I've lived much longer than you have, boy. I know men well. Children too. Children particularly love pretty special things. A pink ribbon their first love gave them. The wings of a butterfly that only flies on a summer night. Deer colored glass found on the beach. The spirit of a wild rose wet with leafy dew. Ah, also, children are eager to keep that special thing by their side. Would you care for a dance? Would you like to walk on a path in the sunset and tell secrets in the attic with me? If you do, be honest and say that you want me. I, I, I want you. Ow! Again? Theo, hurting yourself twice? What? What did you do? Did what? I'm a wild rose spirit. Look closely. There's lovely thorns on both of my arms, and my legs are firmly rooted in the ground. What a shame, Theo. You won't be able to take me out. Or will you force me out? I've had such rough students from time to time. However, they'd have the strength of children. They'll run home crying with gashes on their hands. You truly are pure. I will always remain like this here. Ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Special effects. Oh, isn't that the bell that marks the start of class? Go on, go.
you've learned that getting crazed over spirits won't do you good, haven't you?
Hmm.
I I won't give up on you, Wild Rose. Farewell. I'm sorry. I'm very happy you feel that way. But what's impossible's impossible. Sooner or later, you'll forget me, Dale. All children do. With the next one being another 15 years.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's try this.
Sa er snab Rosleinstein, Roslein nach der Heiden. War so jong on Morgenschan, Leifer schnelles na so schön. Sas hat mir Wellen Freuden. Roslin, 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 Rat. Roslin auf der Heiden.
All right. I gotta learn more of these alphabets. Like I know Cyrillic. I should learn more of the German alphabet, or how at least these words work together. I should learn all the languages at this point.
And you spotted a little rose, a rose in the field, blooming with youthful purity. Admiring its hue, he rushed over, gazing upon it without end. Little rose, little rose, little rose red, little rose in the field.
Hmm. Hello there, Wild Rose. Long time no see.
Dale! It's you, Dale! The boy from back then?
Ha 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 ha! Enough with calling me boy.
What a surprise! You could still see me even as an adult. Moreover, why did you come back here? Or will you force me out? I've had such rough students from time to time. However, they'd have the strength of children. I see. You've matured since then. Your body's grown and so is your strength.
That's right.
That means you'd be able to do it now.
Do what?
Dale, will you force me?
Oh, surprisingly, touching you gently isn't any issue.
Dale!
Wild Rose, I have become a teacher.
Huh?
I've returned as a music teacher for this school. I aim to be its headmaster someday. If you can't be by my side, I should be by your side.
Dale, I only insisted that you were pure. But you're quite the fool. It was purely a mistake on my end.
What? I'm no fool. I passed my teaching examination in one go.
Amazing!
Should I sing to the wild rose? This love will bloom for eternity. Note, Matsuru Mido is much like Lunlun Yamamoto, and what I think a lot of people would like her, yet hardly anything of hers is translated. Is this the same group as last time? I hope this cancellation can help give her and her works attention. The gothic atmosphere of her works is a delight. She knows exactly what worldview to present. First, I'll explain the poem song in the work. The goth poem in question is Heiden Roslein, Little Rose of the Heathfield, which has famously been set to music by Schubert and Werner. Kondo's Japanese translations are frequently seen in the music textbooks. This work uses the more often seen translation, Little Rose in the Field. In English, I mixed alongside how the song has been translated in English from German. For the record, its Japanese title is Nobara, Wild Rose. Schubert and Werner's melodies for Haydn Rosalind have also been seen in school. Chimes, train departure sounds, and disaster prevention radios. This poem describes a young man making his advance on a rose, a young woman who threatens to prick him with her thorns. He still proceeds with his advance, and the rose is powerless against him. With this in mind, this work gains interesting implications. You're left with quite a bit to think about. This work was released alongside two other one-shots by two other mangaka as part of Web Zenion's Eggs Zenion, Zenion no Tamago, an issue for up-and-coming mangaka. This one, and a very funny isekai parody one, got a good reception, so I hope they're picked up for serialization. As for sort of series to be a part of, maybe adaptations, stories, parallels of ghost poetry, I'd like to see a one-shot for Adash Leishin, this poem's companion, translator. okay, so this is a famous song. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of cultural nuance I'm probably missing here. Little Rose and Field. Here we go. This poem describes a young man. His advance isn't a rose, who threatens to prick with her advance. He still proceeds with his advance. The rose is powerless against him. That's interesting, right? So I mean, you could say this here, like, where she's like, "Hey, I might hurt you." And yeah, that like I don't know the poem, but like you can make this really anything. Like she's hurt, and she worries that she's gonna hurt him here, and he still goes forward there, and she's powerless because he's gonna help her, or it's like she's hurt, and maybe him not listening to her is like gonna make it worse there. You could also look at it as an analogy for like sexual assault as well. And I feel like there's like a lot of this stuff here that like you can go for, like depending on how you want to view it. Um, but like when it comes to this story, I want to say first I actually really love the art. It's great. Um, I love it. I especially like this boy's design when he grows up there, right? So you see Theo. Um, okay, I like the fact like, oh, you're a child, you're pure, right? But it's like, no, you're a fool, and I like that because it's like, okay, you gotta be a little bit of a fool to a little bit pure, right? To like believe the naivete of things. I gotta get a haircut. The ponytail stayed. um, right, and I really like this design. Like, I think this is a very handsome design. It's like, okay, he's got the suit there, he's got the face, he's got a wonderful hairstyle. And this spirit is 1 billion years old. We'll just call it 1 billion. And I like the fact that she's like, "Oh, you could still see me here." And I like the Theo, "Will you force me?" line, but then he's very gentle with her. He's not like gonna like grab her out there or like try to rip her from her there. So it's like, and that's kind of a cool thing, right? What I like about this poem, or at least this story here, they'd have the strength of a child, right? Like she's saying, um, thorns here are firmly rooted. You won't be able to take me out. So I don't think she's an actual rose, but like it's like, okay, go take me out of here, the ground. You could force me out here to get me there, but is it like she's kind of trapped, or she's like in love with him? She wants to go here. Um, and so is your strength. So it's about the strongest person, but it's not really, right? Because in this case, it's like, oh, it's just a gentle love, right? And I like that. Where it's like, okay, I don't need to force you out. I can gently grab you, right? At least I think that's the implication, right? It's not just holding her hand. He's like trying to pull her out, right? And I love this like little look at this. It's a little cake music box. It's so cute. And I is this done by like a Japanese artist? Is this? It is. Okay, well I like this style because shojo has a very distinct style when it comes to like what you're going for here. And I like that this author style is unique. It kind of does have a little bit of the flowery aesthetic, but of course it's a flower spirit. But I love the fact that it's more so their own little gothic style. It's like not the anime style. It's almost it's like American, right? Like isn't this like what do you call that? I know there's a term for like the Steven universes and then like what's the other one? It's the one like with the kid with the hat on that has a little tree on it, right? And there's a bunch of other, but there's like a certain style that this kind of emulates here. Maybe they watched it and like, okay, I want to emulate that style, and it's beautiful. I like it. It makes it stand out. And it's like, okay, and maybe sure you spot little rose in the field, blooming to purity, admiring it too. He rushed for easy part at the end. Little rose in the field. Okay, is it like admiration? But yeah, I like the fact that he came back to see it, her there. I should be by your side. But you're a fool. And I like this. It's like, you're a fool. And it calls back to the beginning. Like, you're a fool, actually. And he takes offense to that in the beginning, too, right? He was like, I'm not a fool. I got an A on my last singing test. I'm not a fool. I passed my teacher examination in one go. Though, to be fair, actually, this is where, like, it's a little bit... I don't think passing the teacher exams is really hard. I passed all my exams relatively well, but I've also been very good at school, right? So like I don't think I could speak for everybody, especially those people who probably failed their teaching exams. But yeah, I love this story. I love the style here. I also love that it's like romantic in a very, very sweet way, but it's also not overtly romantic here. Where it's like, oh, marry me. Let's go and have 20 million kids here. Let's go and time skip here. Let's go and have a big, big gesture for you here. I like the fact that he's just there and he came back, right? It's a very, very sweet type of love, a sweet type of romance here that, you know, maybe it's a foolish type of romance or maybe it's an innocent type of romance, but it's a type of romance I love here. It's amazing. I love this story. It's great, stylish, it's cute. Do they have any more? Does Mido Matsura? Oh, lovely! Lovely! Looks like we're gonna do some Midora Matsu. Oh no, bless John Doe. That looks like somebody died. We could see more of their amazing style. And I can't wait for this. This is gonna be exciting. And oh look, they're all except for this one, they're all pretty 8 7s. But yeah, they're good. But so with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.